What's up, guys? It's Gina Efoe, the one and only African superstar, back at it again. As you can see, the project in the distance, that is them kind of putting the finishing touches on it. So today I'm off again to see the wizard. Psych. No, actually, I'm on my way to the gym, as y'all know. Yes, fitness does not just do itself. And personally, I believe that fitness is like the fountain of youth. So it's a big part of my life, and I definitely want to promote my viewers to get fit. You know what I'm saying? Like, do what you can. It's good for your psyche. It's good for your appearance. It's good for stress management and things like that. So today I want to talk about on this vlog, there's scammers on both sides of the sea. Yes. So, obviously, there's a huge, communication gap between the diaspora and continentals a lot of times. And I think that many people coming from the diaspora, they really romanticize Africa. And they don't even use common sense when they're thinking about doing business here or beginning relationships here. And so I just want to make this message and remind you that there's scammers on both sides of the sea. I was texting back and forth with my homegirl, Anita, a.k.a. Eternal Blossom, a.k.a. Ayana. And, she made that statement. She said, there's scammers, both in the diaspora, both in Ghana. The reality is, there's scammers worldwide. And we can't lose sight of that because we want to have this, romantic idea of the continent. If you're not doing due diligence in your relationships, in your business, in whatever you're doing, then the likelihood of you getting scammed is there. There are a lot of safety nets that you should be exercising to prevent getting caught up. Even sometimes, even if you do the safeguards, you will still find yourself getting caught up, But I think elevating one level of scam over the next is no different. People might want to talk about how they've run into people here on the continent who are dishonest. Hello? I'm just trying to, are there not dishonest black people in America? Are there not dishonest black people in the UK? I met some of y'all. Are there not dishonest, people here on YouTube? There might even be an ad during this video that's like trying to sell you a course, trying to sell you this, trying to sell you that, trying to sell you get rich quick, lose 30 pounds in 2 days, whatever. Scamming is worldwide. You know what I mean? I would say at least here on the continent, you might get scammed sometimes, but at least, the likelihood of them gunning you down, killing you, it's not as high as it is out there. If somebody scam you, try to jump you, try to set you up in America, you might be dead. They try in the UK, you might be stabbed to death. Here you might be out of some money. If you decide to transact land over the internet or whatever, you might get got for the green card. No matter how many times those of us come here and advise you, hey, don't do this, don't do that. Y'all do it anyway. Cardinal signs be there, be clear as day. You're 55, he's 22. Huh? He got 6 packs. You got jelly rolls. Common sense would tell you, hey, where I'm coming from, I'm not getting access to these kind of dudes. She only calls when she wants something. Oh, my phone spoiled yesterday. I need a new phone. My mom's sick. I got problems. The cardinal signs are there. Scammers on both sides of the sea. If you come here with your eye open and you see what's going on in the environment, you see also maybe certain situations depending on where you are. Like if you're living in rural communities, you're living in communities where, there's a lot of unemployment or a lot of, youth for looking for opportunities. Where poverty is, breeds the scamming. You see, the less self-sufficient people are, the more they're going to try to find alternative ways to survive. I can't fault somebody for trying to hustle and scam. But if you don't want to become a victim, you gotta do the necessary, you know. And that's what kills me, is like I see and hear stories of people coming to the continent and doing irrational, irresponsible things, and then, you know, kind of incurring the results of that. And it's crazy, you know, it's absolutely crazy. So yeah, I mean, take it from me. I live here in Ghana. There's scamming that goes on here in Ghana. There's scamming that goes on in UK. There's scamming that goes on in America. Let's just have one universal category for it. All right? And let's do our homework to not get involved in those scams. I mean, you know, coming here, the perception that many people are going to have of you from the West. A lot of people are going to have that, you know, oh, you're rich, you know. And some people have this mentality that you got it to lose. You know, it's not going to devastate you. You're not going to be, you know, made homeless or, you know, incur like severe consequences. I actually watched a documentary where they met some scammers in Nigeria, and that's actually what one of them said, was like, well, you know, you guys can bear the loss. You know, if you lose a little bit of money, you can claim it back from your bank, or, you know, you're not going to be on the streets, you're not going to be homeless. So they kind of have this mentality like, hey, you know, what is it, Peter Pan? Take from the rich, give it to the poor. So I don't know, guys. What do you think? What do you think? You know what I'm saying? Leave it in the comments below. Shout out to the African Superstar family, guys. Cop the EP. Much love to the customers at AfricanSuperstar.com. I see y'all, you know, there's been an upswing of orders lately. So I'm really happy to see that. Obviously, we have great products. We've been in business over 3 years. Not one complaint. Not one complaint at all. So I take a lot of pride in that. And encourage those of you who aren't shopping with us to shop with us. At minimum, go ahead and add me to all your streams. iTunes, Apple, Spotify, Audio Mac, Boomplay. Stream my music. Buy the EP, available exclusively at bandcamp.com. Until we meet again, stay black and true. If you ain't black, just stay true.